want to finish telling you about the story of the 3 children, but I can't use my puppet. So, we're going to need to work together. Will you keep listening? Yeah! Okay, I will keep talking, but instead of watching me, watch the stage. Watch them. I will do my very best to get us to the end. Ready? Okay. From their mountain tops, 1, 2, 3. Children stared out at the flat waters. What a mess! The children's island, their home, the place they loved, all of it underwater. The first thing the children felt was dismay. How can ever fix this such a devastation? And the second they felt was anger at those who decided to ignore the world's needs instead of their own. And third was alone. It's a funny thing for 3 children who spend their lives alone.
Hey! Help me with that!
Good.
So, the satellite dish keeper decided to find a way to communicate across the flood waters. She cast 2 ropes into the water like a fishing line, but hoping to catch not fish, but friends. Oh, I'm gonna get the other side of that. And then, line went taut. The first children talked. Hello, this is the satellite dish keeper. Do you copy? What's your location? The second child spoke. Hello, this is the keeper of the cloud. My location, presently unknown. My mountains moved. Then third voice replied, Hello! I'm here too! The forest keeper sends greetings to you both! In no time, 3 children started to talk like old friends, talking about their lives, their mountains, their concerns, and their wonders.
Could you help us?
Me? But I thought I wasn't allowed to be on the stage.
We need you. Please!
Okay, of course, I'll help you. Like this? Down. As the 3 children talked back and forth, a new feeling began to emerge in all of them. Wow! It's nice to be connected.
Tea break!
Because it was so good to talk, they wished to be together in person. So they began to imagine all the ways to get rid of these flat waters that separated them. The forest keeper thought, maybe if he could lay out hundreds of towns until they were all soaked through. And then the satellite dish keeper thought, maybe if we could have a giant straw, we could slap the floodwaters up. Or the keeper of the clouds thought, maybe if we could have 1,000 dogs and 1,000 cats whose tongues lap the waters away.
Come on.
Lord, the floodwater was the only thing on the children's mind. But how would they do it? It was the satellite dish keeper's idea. It came slowly at first, like all ideas do. First, just a bubble at the back of the mind. Then another. Slowly and soon, the idea was gathering steam, and it bubbled up into a boiling boil. Evaporation!
Bless you.
No, evaporation.
Evaporation.
Yes. You know, the process by which water changes from liquid to gas. Yeah? So when the water gets hot, it turns into steam. Like when you're in a very hot bath or when you're making soup. Oh, I love soup. Do you like soup?
I love soup.
It's the last one. It's yours if you like.
Can I smell soup?
I don't have any.
Soup is for evacuees only.
So then it was decided that children would evaporate the flood waters. It was then the keeper of the clouds saw something shining far off distance. The satellite dish! Yes, we can use the satellite dish to reflect the rays, sun's ray onto the water. I need you to help me with something.
Okay.
Between the three of them, a plan was concocted. The satellite dish keeper tied a rope at the tip of her dish. And then she leapt off by the side and pulling down with all her might. satellite dish began to move slowly right into the path of the sun. A blinding flash of the sunlight beams into the dish and out onto the water. Children watched. Children waited. There's nothing happening. It doesn't work. It didn't work. And then it did. The surface of water looked troubling. And then it started bubbling, the water boiling, ripples roiling, and it like the very first hot breath on the cold winter's morning, the water began to steam, and they watched water recede down, down, revealing the ground. Yes! Children evaporated the flood waters. Yes! Yes!
Yes.
And then, when they looked back at the island, they saw everything gone. Nothing left. The satellite dish evaporated the flood waters. The tide line shows what the flood had swallowed, leaving behind an island slicked with muck. Where the water had been, nothing left. All flowers, all grass, trees, all gone. In a roundabout sort of way, the grown-ups had got what they wanted. A world without wild. I want to go see my friends. The 3 children began to descend their mountain so they could be together at last. And then one of the mountain began to rumble and shake beneath their feet. Listen. Not a movement. Not a sound. The forest keeper stood up. All around him, his mountain was in pieces. The ancient forest snapped into stick. Oh, my home!
What a mess!
Rumbling of a collapsing earth